I suppose one of the biggest issues that you must come to terms with, or I've had to come to terms with, and my wife and family, with this cancer, this kidney cancer, is that it's left me as a paraplegic from the upper chest down. So that's double incontinent, no use of legs or anything like that. In fact, now from January, I think it was about April the 12th or something, when I last walked. And so then life is becoming increasingly more difficult, although we're adapting really well to it. One thing, in fact, there's thousands of things that we all take for granted, like I took for granted when you're able-bodied. And silly things like moving like this, but perhaps for the purpose of this, it was with regard to showering or bathing, because you just assume that people go home, they have a shower, they have a bath, and there we go, no problem. That's not necessarily true for those who become paraplegic. By that I mean they've lost the use of their limbs downwards. And because you suddenly find that unless you've got a downstairs shower, which would have to probably be walking as well, by the time you try and get your wheelchair in there, it's an impossibility, absolute impossibility to shower at home. There's too much required with hoists. There would need to be shuffle boards, but you just wouldn't be able to do it. And that's even if you could get upstairs. So I started wondering, well, where the hell do I get a shower or a bath from? And I thought, I know, I'll just go online, contact some care homes and various other places in and around Warwickshire, and basically found nothing. Nobody could really help, even locally in Leamington, nothing at all. So I decided, well, there's got to be somewhere. And that's when it made me think of, I wonder if Warwick Hospice could help. And got through to reception, explained the predicament that it would be nice to have a shower or a bath before one died and was put into one's coffin. Because I have no idea when that day will be, but it's certainly it's past the prognosis time, and it's all right having a wet wash in your bed every day by the carers, but there is nothing nicer than sitting and having the rainfall effect falling on you and being able to wash. The feeling of that is tremendous. So this lady called Sharon, she took over the phone call. She's one of the, I think they call them the outworkers, where they go out into the community. She spoke to me and she said, oh no, I really want to help you. She said, oh, I'm going to see what I can do, because everybody's entitled to a shower or a bath. I said, I know, but I said, I've just not had one. I've had 2 in about 8 months or something stupid like that. So anyway, next thing I heard, we had a phone call, and 3 or 4 days later, I think it was, or a week later, I can't remember now, I was invited to come. This was after an assessment, so we had 3 ladies come round to the house for an assessment to make sure I was quite normal. And fortunately, I passed that test, and so it was, the wheels were set in motion for me to be able to come here to Warwick, which I did do. And the 3 ladies took very good care of me. We have to go through the lateral flow tests, obviously make things sure things are okay. Wait half an hour, so we have chit chat, and then off we go. They get me changed, they lift me with a hoist onto the bed. They do all the necessary cleaning if there's anything to be cleaned up, and then it's hoisting me onto a chair, like a commode type of thing, and then they wheel me in next to the side of the bath, and then there's more logistics as an arm comes up and goes across and lifts you up, swings you across into the bath. They hold the legs, and I have a choice of either sitting in the bath. You can get the bubbles fairly high. You can have the bubble machine on, so I've got my own sort of bubbly stuff. I can sit there just 15-20 minutes having a wash. It's like winning the lottery. It really is. There's no words to explain how such a simple thing as having water going over your body can be so incredibly nice. So then they might bring me the hose pipe, bring me the shower, and I'm able to shower myself off. And then they leave me for 5 or 10 minutes just to have a bit of a soak. And then when they come back, it's then obviously the reverse of everything, getting me changed and putting me back. And I don't know what the time is now, but I would imagine it's 10 past 2, 11, 10. It's been a good 3 hours plus. And I'm very conscious, like my wife is, that 3 hours is taking up 2, sometimes 3 members of staff's time and wages. And so when I get the offer to come and to have a free bath or shower, I'm extremely grateful, and extremely grateful to Warwick Hospice for allowing me the opportunity to have one of life's basic needs fulfilled, and to be done locally. And all the praise should go to the ladies that helped me and everybody in Warwick Hospice.